folks, we're going to take a look at a toy store it's called Vintage Toys and Collectibles. Buy, sell, trade. There's the phone number right there, and the times are open. Let's see what we got.
Welcome to B&B. My name is Bob Sanders. Come on in.
Thank you. And look, folks, it says welcome to the Bat Cave. I like that. So go ahead, give us the quick tour, Bob.
Well, you've got a lot of vintage jewelry, all sterling silver from Mexico, and a lot of Navajo jewelry. I've got Hot Wheels. I've got a big Kiss collection. I've got golf balls.
Golf balls, $1. Yeah.
I have a lot of action figures, a lot of vintage children's books, a lot of stuffed toys.
Even baseball cards. He's got
baseball cards. I've got.
He's got money too, folks.
Got coins. If you're into coins, I have red lines in this case. If you're into vintage red line cars, Matchbox cars are in there. And you know, we just opened here about a week and a half ago, and we're trying to create a space where people can find stuff that they grew up with.
And of course, as you all know, I'm very partial to toys, since that's what I pretty much had a toy store at Jockey Lot. But here he's got me beaten by a long shot, which is good. This is nice, folks. And you know, the thing is, the beautiful thing about these toys, not only do they bring joy and happiness to you, the owner or the buyer, but also they become things that you can pass down and become collectible. I've had some people that have had certain toys. I wanted to buy them. They says, nope, never going to part with them. The family heirloom.
These are McDonald's vintage toys, you know, 40, 50 years old, still in the package.
And that's something.
And the big Kiss collection that I'm putting away now, that if you're into Kiss, it's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and the Funko Pops on these things, they make no mistake about it. Well, some hold their value, some go up in value. And that's always nice to know.
This collection here of the 4 figures, right now on one of the sites, they go for $5,000.
Wow.
All 4 of them. I have all 4.
And
you have the bust here of Peter Criss. That goes for $1,000.
Wow. This is a nice store, folks. Look at all the time and effort he put into it. Opening in just a week. Folks, this is something you got to come. And they'll put a smile on your face right there, for sure. And look at these. Oh, I love these things. Kids love these things.
Yeah.
And then more money here.
I have ancient coins. I've got U.S. coins. I've got items from Mesopotamia, 5000 BC in here, from Egypt, in this case.
See, folks, you get this is what you would call hors d'oeuvres. You got to come in person to really get the full benefit. I'm here right now, and I'm telling you, I watched my stuff on television, and I said, man, it looks so much better in real life. And the beautiful thing about here, not just in real life, is you can buy it.
That's it. That's it. I have a lot of Star Wars over here. A few Funko Pops, not a lot, but I've got some Star Wars over here, and I got a whole case of Star Wars over here.
Yeah, so here, Pace is right there.
Yeah. And I got Star Wars in this case here. Star Wars over here, and you can see I have a lot of Hot Wheels, and most of them I try and collect the vintage Hot Wheels. So
yeah. So they got a nice little selection there, and this is really nice. Like I said, I'm probably skipping around too fast. You're probably saying, slow down, slow down. That's what people say when I'm showing stuff. But like I said, you know, you got to come in. He's got comic books too. You know, I have a lot of them. I've got more, but that doesn't matter because it's different comic books. You see, in fact, I have people come into my store for comics, and when I see them, I'll tell them about your store because they collect certain ones for certain characters, and you know, they've already looked at my collection. And I add some, but not too often.
Right, right. Well, I try and keep things updated and try and move inventory and keep it changed around so people keep coming back.
It's nice and cool here, folks. It's very clean, just as a store. He's done a wonderful job putting this out and everything, and so even got chips you can. If you want chips. He's going to open up a coffee shop next door, or they're going to, or something, right?
But here you can take a look at this case, and you've got vintage jewelry in here. lot of it.
Wow. This is, folks. This is worth spending an afternoon, maybe even the whole day here.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
I thought they were antiques.
I wish.
Oh, again, of course, we got Star Trek. I'm more of a Trekkie than a Star Wars guy.
I have a lot of Star Trek comic books, believe it or not.
Sure do. Well, folks, saw one. I just saw one more thing. Got some nice little drawings there. Autographs.
Doc, I appreciate you taking it a little upside down right now, but
Well,
I
like
do
I say,
appreciate
it's
it.
only been open a week and everything like that. But folks, you do yourself a favor. You're gonna do yourself justice. Come on down and just take a look. Even if you just say hi.
Thank
Isn't
you.
that right? Yeah,
Yes,
that's
thank
something
you.
to appreciate. So,
Thank you very much for taking the time to look at this video. Hope to see you soon.
very good. And of course, subscribe because of the fact not only do I do videos, but you know, I'm doing the narration of my book I wrote.
Nice.
Escape from Vacation World. You can check that out too.
Okay, I will.
We'll see you. Thanks.
All right.
All right.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
Folks, that was a nice visit, so come on down. See, it's real serious. And now I'm just going to show you out the front. If you look out here in Sunset, which is where it's at, there's Sunset Mini Market, there's the post office right there, and the corner is you come in to the town through this way there, and it's not hard to find. In fact, it used to be a barber shop. Take care.